I'm Daniel Atkins. I live in the Dallas metropolitan area in Texas. And I just met Terry through someone reaching out to me on LinkedIn and introducing me to him. I decided to invest in a franchise because I wanted multiple sources of income. So I'm in a situation where it's a manage the manager one that I do on the side of my full-time job. But also, I have worked at various sizes of companies, very large, and then I realized that the smaller that the company got, the more excited I got about the work because I have a greater influence on it. And I enjoy the intrinsic value. For me, there's a lot of intrinsic value in that. And so I'm excited about running my own business like that. I decided to go with Alloy Personal Training, which allows me all those things that I talked about before as a great business model. My experience working with Terry has been fantastic. Terry always met me where I was at, and he never pushed me beyond what I was comfortable with. Sometimes he actually, maybe even made sure I was going through all the proper steps to make sure everything was vetted, because maybe I was a little too excited or wanted to move a little bit quicker. But he gave me great advice once. He's like, well, move as fast as you want to move, as long as you go through all the steps. And I've always felt like Terry was on my side. I never felt like he was trying to sell me anything. I never felt pressured in any direction. He was always helping me get to where I wanted to go. And I felt comfortable also that if I wanted to break away, I could. Now, I never desired to do that because I wanted to move forward, and I really enjoyed working with Terry. But I've never been in a situation like this before where I felt almost no pressure at all whatsoever. And Terry really helped me through all the steps. There was so much. I looked at a franchise, potentially trying to get a franchise 3-4 years ago. And there's so much difficulty involved in that. And really narrowing things down. I just couldn't do it. And the process that Terry had was very systematic. It worked really well in identifying things that would work out for me, and then provided me a lot of great options. He took not even dozens and dozens of hours away from the process and put me in a place where I felt very comfortable moving forward with how he was providing the process to me. I just purchased my business, and it is in the process of finding the lease and moving forward like that. I do anticipate a big difference in lifestyle and ability to make choices, much more professional choices in my life. Do I want to keep my full-time job? Do I want to just switch to franchises, semi-retire? I'm really looking forward to the opportunities that I can have and the choices that I'll have that I wouldn't have otherwise without franchises. The support I received from Terry was incredibly valuable. He took this huge amount. I had no idea how many franchises there really were. And you could do a Google search, but that really doesn't give you too much, and it doesn't help you narrow it down at all. Each step in the process, Terry understood. He made sure to understand what my interests were, what my time was, what my financial investment was able to be, where my location was, what was open near me, what businesses had territories near me, what were businesses that were well graded. All this stuff I would have had an incredibly difficult time understanding and finding and narrowing down. And he narrowed that down for me and then walked me through all the steps needed to vet these businesses. And I couldn't have done it by myself. I looked at potentially getting a franchise 3-4 years ago, and I was looking at it myself. And I'm glad I didn't do it back then, because I would have made the wrong choice. I feel much more confident with the choice I made due to the process that Terry led me through. Yes, I would recommend Terry. Terry is great. He is exceptionally affable. Like I said before, I always feel like he is on my side. That he is rooting for me and trying to help me out. Even after I have purchased the franchise, Terry is still there for advice. There's a lot of areas that I just don't know what I don't know. And being able to call Terry up and ask him, is this common? is this usual? And just to give that sounding board, even after I purchased a franchise, is amazing. So yes, I recommend Terry. Terry is fantastic.